Let's get more insight now. I'm joined by Tal Reshev, who's an expert on East Asia affairs. He joins us from Bnei Tikva. Tal, thank you so much for your time on this Friday. It's a bit of an unexpected public admission by Putin that Xi Jinping had questions and concerns over the war in Ukraine. Quite an acknowledgement of tensions when back in February, both of the leaders proclaimed a no-limits partnership. Is this saying something, do you think, about the state of their partnership now?
Yes, of course. The situation has changed during the last half year. We saw, first of all, the deterioration of the situation in Russia, in Ukraine, and Russia needs help, economic help, technological help, and diplomatic help, and they are seeking it in China. On the other hand, China faced a very difficult situation in front of Taiwan when the situation in the Taiwan Strait is deteriorating from China's point of view. So they find comfort in each other, hoping to create a circle in this Shanghai conference with other countries that will compensate for the loss of technologies and markets in the West.
But also China, on the other hand, is claiming neutrality. So in their readout, there was no reference of this no-limits partnership that they talked about back then. But in reality, is there really a claim of neutrality actually across? Is it coming across as neutral, or is it more so coming across as lukewarm support from China?
Well, we could see it very clearly in the vote that took place in the United Nations in the beginning of the war, wherein only countries like North Korea, Syria, and Ethiopia voted in favor of Russia. China, Kazakhstan, other countries did not vote for Russia. So there is no neutrality. Russia is on its own. They're not losing only in the battlefield. They're losing also in the technological, in the economical, and in the diplomatic area also.
But if China stops fully backing its most international partner, what kind of spot does this leave Putin or put him in?
It puts him very fragile. He's also already very fragile because the assistance that he receives from China, for instance, by increasing the import of gas and oil from Russia, is very minimum. It does not get even close to what they were exporting and the price by which they were exporting to the EU. So China is not a huge help. It is better than nothing. Also, the export to India is better than nothing, but not really. And China was not sending them any materials, any military materials that will replace what Russia is losing in the area in Ukraine. So they were forced to turn to North Korea, the DPRK, in order to have ammunition, which is an act of desperation. China is not neutral. China is on a distance from Russia.
Tal, thank you so much. Tal Reshev, their expert on East Asia affairs. We really appreciate your time there.
Thank you.